Hello YouTube, it's SweetBattlescars again, and I have another unboxing to do for you. This is another piece in the Monster Hunter Monster Ecology series, and this is number 3. It's all about Doboru today, as this package here contains a figure and a book that gives us details into this monster's ecology. And so I'm gonna show you a little bit of the box first before I go ahead and open it. And of course, this is another Monster Hunter portable third monster, as the box says. That's the side of it. The top, pretty standard. If you remember my Tigrex unboxing, it's pretty much the same box, just with pictures of Doboru instead. So pretty standard box, nothing to show. I'm gonna go ahead and open this for you so you can see the figure inside. Of course, it's collapsed, it's not assembled, as you know, the Tigrex was also packaged this way. So, and this also comes with a book. So let's take a look at the book first and see what's inside. So I expect to see some pretty nice art, as the book, the Tigrex book, contains some pretty nice pictures. So I expect to see some pretty awesome art depicting Doboru. And as you can see here, you have the monster, and look at those mushrooms growing out of its tail. That's pretty cool. So it shows the monster that looks like it's taken out straight out of the game, and so I think I really like these. They make for really nice art books. I have a thing for collecting video game art books. I don't have a very big collection yet, but you know, I'm starting to get into it, and this definitely helps. So here we have the pose of the figure. Actually, this is what the figure will look like. This is just 2D pictures showing it, showing Doboru in that pose. Here we have a rendering of Doboru kind of smashing a tree, I think, kind of wrecking some stuff. Here we have a one of those anatomy pictures, shows Doboru and its insides here. I think he has like 4 stomachs and some nerve endings on its back, some glands. I guess he secretes from its back. Secretes some sort of stuff. I don't know what exactly. Can't remember from the game. If you remember what he secretes in the game, let me know. I think those are glands. They look like glands. But so here we have another, just like Tigrex, a view of its skeleton, and so pretty nice, massive bone structure. Here we have a picture of a baby Doboru, kind of eating some herbs in the jungle. And here we get into some of the weapons that we get from Doboru in the game. The longsword, the sword and shield, switch axe, hammer, gun, and the lance. So here you see some of the weapons that you get in the game. And I actually really like the armor you get from this monster. Here it shows the male blade master, male and female blade masters, and the male and female gunners. So I think it makes for a pretty cool armor. Nice details on it. And here we have the instructions for putting the figure together, and some of the others in the series. So pretty nice book. It delivers nice nice art, just like the Tigrex book. So let's go ahead and open this figure and see what it looks like when it's put together. Okay, and here we have the various parts for the figure packaged. And as you guys remember from my Tigrex video, each piece in this series comes with several pieces for an Amatsu figure, and that's what these 4 are here. I'm not going to be using those for Doboru, so I'm going to be focusing on these parts here. And as you guys remember, the scale of these figures is much larger. So these figures are on are a lot bigger than the Figure Builder series. So you can imagine a monster like Doboru is gonna be massive, and I can already tell. I mean, this is pretty much the size of like your standard figure builder figure here, just in the torso area here, and the torso part. And this is of course solid PVC, and I can feel the weight in my hand. I mean, this is massive, this is heavy, and so of course that's one of the things I appreciate about these figures. They feel, you know, durable and solid, so I like that. So I'm gonna start putting some of these pieces together, and like so. And as I always talk about in my videos, I like that these parts are keyed here. Each piece fits individually in you know, in all the different places, and I like the way the mechanical joints feel once they snap together. They feel very sturdy. They're, you know, they're not going anywhere. Like this one here, so it should fit nicely here. And so I like this the design of these figures. They make for really nice mechanical joints. So we're gonna be putting it together like so. This foot needs to slide in there a little better. There we go. So feel the nice and snug joints, and we're gonna put in the arms here. This one goes here. Just trying to give it a left arm, and here we go. This is Doboru, and nice figure, of course. I'm very pleased with this series. Once I discovered it, I just started, you know, collecting every piece. I'm still trying to find some of them, but anyway, let's look at this figure. Nice figure overall. The colors are rich. The, you know, the details are just, you know, I can't even go into detail. This is just perfect. These are nice figures, and here we have the figure completely assembled. And this is a really nice detail on its tail. I don't know if yeah, there we go. The camera is picking it up. You have little mushrooms, just like in the picture, growing out of its tail. So you know, its whole back is like an ecosystem of like moss and, you know, like mushrooms. So I really like that. He looks like a mountain in the game. So, you know, he's just massive anywhere you see him. So I like the details. You know, these little details. The tail is really well detailed. The paint is nice. So nice figure overall, and I'm gonna show you a size comparison. This here is the figure builder series, so you can see it's about twice as big, just like the Tigrex was to the Nargacuga that I compare to. And the colors are a little you know, more defined in the Ecology piece. You know, there's a lot more depth in the colors, even though these look a lot more solid. They are a lot more solid. The paint job is, you know, a little more solid. There's less variation in color. You know, it goes from green to like the reddish brown here, but the other one here, it has shades of green and yellow and, you know, browns and reds all over. So the paint job is definitely a lot better. So, but still, you know, I really like the figure builder series, and I think it's a nice comparison here. And it's you know, I like that they're not identical. I like that, you know, the figure builder series comes with a nice base, and you know, makes for you know, it's really nice to have like a whole series, like a whole volume all placed together in a shelf. And I also like that these figures don't need a base, that they can just stand on their own. Let me get a better view here. I like that they stand on their own and they don't need a base. So and I like how these grab your eye a little better when they're sitting on the shelf. The figure builder series, you know, look really nice together, but these pieces just look amazing by themselves. They really catch your eye, and they have a, you know, a strong presence. And I think that's just due to their scale and you know, the fine details that they put into these. So this is another in the Monster Ecology series. I'm very pleased with the figure, and it's gonna look great on my shelf. And so I have a few more on the way, so look forward to an unboxing video for those other, you know, couple of pieces in this awesome Monster Hunter Monster Ecology series. So until then, have a good one.